Good morning, traders. This is Michael coming to you from GammaEdge on Tuesday, October 3rd with our pre-market morning strategy session and briefing. Today we're going to be reviewing the market structure, reviewing our tick market model, and looking at the pre-market price action, which is starting out a bit weak today and back to levels we saw yesterday. So we'll go ahead and jump right into it with the SPX PM settled.
Unlock your potential with a comprehensive suite of investing tools and expert education with GammaEdge. Start your free 14-day trial today.
SPX PM settled, all expiries turned on here. Yellow denotes the spot price as of the closing yesterday, moved right up under the transition level. Here you'll quickly notice that we are put dominated above and below spot price, significantly in the money and out of the money puts still controlling the environment and market structure. So we anticipate this to be concurrent with continued weakness as seen on our market model and tick model. 4250 to the downside will be extremely important as we've tested that area multiple times, moving down into those areas. 4 billion net delta there, a significant amount of OI there. Above us 4300 has been that level that we tested yesterday overhead and continued to get rejected as we went into the afternoon session and saw some selling. 4200 to the downside continues to grow. That is now negative GEX. 7.8 billion net delta sitting there, almost 100,000 contracts. So significant targeting below us down to that 4,200 level. So anticipation is below 4,250. See some more weakness down to 4,225 and then 4,200. To the upside, if we want to have any type of bullish structure or change in this put-dominated negative gamma environment, we need to get above the lower transition level, which would be the in-trans at 4,300, and then start moving into this box here, which is the total transition area all the way up to 4345. Not anticipating us to get much above 4300 today. If we do, then we could see a move up towards 4310, 4315. Then I anticipate some stalling into that area, which will show on the other expiries. Zero DTE for today, narrow transition, 4265 to 4295. Again, spot price denoted where we closed yesterday. Again, moving down towards 4250 would be anticipated if we get below this in-trans and below transition. And then we see the 4215 down here, which is kind of confluence with the 4200 on the PM settled. To the upside, we do see a positive gamma. We do see some call speculation to the upside on the zero DTE. This was as of this morning's run. This may change at the open, so encourage everybody to update and look at the web app as we get updated data. Again, moving up towards that 4300 would be anticipated stalling area, and then 4315 would most likely be the area that would put it out on the upside. That would be targeted any vol-u-vol-d command. So we'll see what that looks like. But again, weakness is anticipated if we're staying below the transition level and then down towards the 4250 to 4200 level. Plus one DTE, very wide, loose transition. Again, not great for if this, then this thesis for trading. Again, 4290 towards the upper of this transition range, but again, negative gamma, put dominated above and below spot price. Again, we see some in the money calls just below spot price. These may be opportunistic as we're going to open probably close to around 4250 this morning. So we'll see how this looks after we open. Again, down towards 4225 would be anticipated from the PM settled and zero DTE, and then 4200 to the downside would be that kind of ultimate level. We'll be looking for weakness down into there and possible demand area if we get down towards that 4200. Balance of the week, again, narrow transition here, 4290 to 4315. 4250 sticks out pretty significantly there with a negative net delta, and then 4200. Really, it would depend on where spot price is as we open today and how we transverse through these negative net deltas. Again, below 4250, I anticipate more weakness down to 4200. And then top side pretty much is capped due to these in the money puts above us. Mechanically, we'd have to start seeing these close or erode through expiry, and then see some speculative out of the money call targeting start filling in these levels. Again, 4300 and 4350, the upside pretty significant. Here is the combo complex. This is the large, obviously, mothership tanker that we look at. Again, put dominated negative gamma condition. Above and below spot price, 4300 significant, 29 billion net delta sitting there, 400,000 contracts. and that is in trans at the moment. So getting through that will take a significant amount of absorption, closing and restructuring of the overall structure here. You'd have to see these really start to close and out of the money call speculation start filling in pretty significantly, but that is not happening at the moment. Again, to the downside, 4250 and then 4200, we have 24 billion net delta, 400,000 total OI sitting down there. So again, below 4250, I'd anticipate more weakness down at least to the quarter level here, 4225, and then below that down towards 4200. Here's the landscape view. Negative GEX has moved down to 4200, pretty significant down there. Targeting that we're looking at, plus GEX has actually continued to drop to 4450, and then we see 4375 here. Pretty important transition, 4350 to 4375. Again, we'd have to see these out of the money call speculators start to fill in very quickly, and these in the money put speculators, out of the money put speculators start to close. But again, we're not really seeing that. 4200 again, negative GEX to the downside, and plus GEX 4450. So we'll see how we traverse this transition area as we go through the day. But again, below 4250, if we open below that and can't recover that quickly, I'd anticipate more weakness, possibly down towards 4225 and then 4200. We'll go ahead and look at the tick market model. Day over day, we got a quick failure. We did have one trigger day, but again, we were below the market model, the red below cyan, so negative slope, so we were prone to failure, and we failed pretty significantly and pretty miserably yesterday. I'll go ahead and pull up the filter tick and show you we had a significant amount of institutional selling to yesterday. So make sure you're understanding these tick combos and what it looks like. Again, railroad track down, continuation day. First and foremost, if we wanted to start a new uptrend or start looking for the market to move up, we at least need to close above a previous day close. We have not had that. We had one day where we closed above a previous day close, but then we failed pretty quickly and pretty miserably. So here's yesterday, filter tick, just significant down, negative 167,000. That is large institutional selling, and their new lows just completely outpacing new highs. So make sure you're understanding what this breadth is saying. Overall, the market internals yesterday, if you look at any measure of market internals, they were significantly down with price basically sideways, and then now we're seeing morning weakness. Again, railroad track down on the CT, and the moving averages are railroad track down. We didn't easily see those start to flatten out and consolidate, and the bolded white CT start moving above if we have any chance of moving to the upside. ARCX continues, significant negative slope with the red below cyan, continues down, and then railroad track down and CT down. So as we head into today, anticipating obviously we're going to open roughly right around the 4250 level, possibly just below it or just above it. So we'll see how we look from the open. SPY negative GEX is 425, and then we have that negative GEX 4200 on SPX that we'll be watching depending on where we open, and then if we have significant targeting and weakness this morning. So we'll see how we look at that. Again, Q is going to open significantly lower, and IWM has been risk off, and we're below negative GEX there also. So hopefully that helps heading into today. Make sure you're understanding where we're at in the overall market structure, where we're at with tick, and then watch the vol-u-vol-d command intraday as we head into today. So hopefully that helps. Everybody have a great day. We'll see you in the Discord in just a few minutes. Thanks.